Tomorrow, there's 4 more matches, guys. Tomorrow, there's 4 more matches. He can get 5 points minimum if he gets last in all of his matches. Screw that. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Kappa, Mime, Afi, and Brand. This is going to be the final match of Day 1 World Cup group stage. Mime sitting in 2nd position overall in the rankings. Has done a phenomenal job in his last 3 rounds. Now facing Afi, Kappa, and Brand for the finale of today. Starting it off with forest climbing, one of Mime's favorite maps. However, not his map pick this time around, as this map was chosen by Afi, who's currently in last place. So not doing that great in his very first round. We do have Mime leading the pack. Kappa chasing. Kappa also making a mistake, but he bonks and the reactor pulls him back on the track. Brand with a crazy good ending. It is hop, skip, and it is Brand who wins it. It is just funny to see. And Brand takes the 10 points. Mime in 2nd place. Kappa in 3rd. And Afi in last place right now. Going into round number 2. Brand had a beautiful ending. We'll have to admit that. Came from 3rd place all the way taking over to 1st just by doing a full scent identity there. Mime getting the worst start in round 2 here. Also losing a little bit of momentum by getting the transition there. A little bit wrong, a little bit bumpy. Oh! What a line this is though by Mime. I love it. Goes all the way outside on the water. Almost touching the border. But not losing any speed either. Mime now in 2nd position. Afi with a good identity. Could get 1st place here. That gets it a little bit sloppy. But Afi has a different approach here with the tree. As you can see. Gets a much more direct ending. It was Kappa who collides with the tree. Mime with a good time here. 1 minute and 61. Getting the 10 points. Throughout the entire day, Mime has prioritized forest climbing. And he is actually, I'm pretty sure he's happy that Afi chose this map in 1st. Going into the 3rd round right now on forest climbing. Let's see if Mime has a better start. No, he does not have a better start still. Finding himself just ever so slightly behind. Nice line on the grass. Going early on the magnet. Goes from 4th place to 1st place, ladies and gentlemen. Good trajectory again on this grass. Obviously cannot do a no slide because he's a keyboard player. Still holds on to that 1st place. Let's go a little bit behind. With Brand and Afi just slightly behind Mime. Mime gets a very bad first couple of bumps. But then gets the 2nd attempt really good. We do have that Afi line that makes the difference in the end, ladies and gentlemen. Just cutting a little bit earlier to the left at that 2nd half of the identity. Gets a much nicer straight line up. The ending will steal that first place away. But we do have a nice close battle evolving here. Mime still in 1st place. Brand with a phenomenal start here. But goes a little bit too much on the outside. Mime now takes 1st place. Let's go to the back here. Good momentum going up the magnet. Kappa a little bit too wide here. Will have a better setup, I think. Goes for an even more different line here. Interesting choices. Mime, good lead. 0.2 of an advantage so far. But we do remember that Afi has this different line. It also gets too much airtime, and this should be a nice 10-pointer for Mime, unless something bad happens in this last uphill. Avoids the trees, and that is a beautiful 10-pointer for Mime. Kappa also getting a much needed second position. Bran and Afi close out the rest of the field here. But what a good first map by Mime here. 32 points after the first map. Here we go. Map 2 coming up, which will be Bobzak, which is chosen by Kappa. Kappa has chosen Bobzak. And Kappa finds himself in last place right now. So hopefully he can get some points on his map choice. Here we go. Good start for Kappa. Mime sitting in third place. We saw Mime make quite a few mistakes throughout this map, but he has a very good last sector. Kappa with a great start. Look at that momentum that he is carrying through, finding himself almost 2/10 ahead, losing a little bit of momentum here throughout that water section. Mime with an early release, gets that full grip, and then jumps early left as well, whereas Kappa goes for a wider ice slide. It is both Bran and Mime opting for that inside line. Three-way battle. It is Mime who collides with the Bob Sleigh. Bran with a... Wow, nice ending by Bran here. 101.09 is a fantastic time. Kappa in second. Great job. Mime with a mistake has to accept a fourth position. Here we go then. Next round. Mime with a good start now, finding himself in first place. The tables have turned between Mime and Kappa, because Mime right now in first place and Kappa dead last. 6.5 seconds down already. He is out of the running for this round. And this is a huge opportunity for Mime and the others to extend their lead that they have already over Kappa. Bran had a good end. Very smooth landing. Both Bran and Mime doing this similar strategy of releasing early, getting grip, and then the ice slide also very similar approaches. Bobsleigh entry by Bran is much faster. What about the transition though? Oh, Bran loses it and Bran flips. Afi actually has a brilliant ending. Can you believe it? And actually snipes the first place away from Mime. Wow. Huge identity by Afi there. It is looking like a triple finalist situation is gonna happen here. Mime with a mistake as well, loses out on heaps of speed here. Cannot afford to do a mistake, especially in this map at all. Kappa looking to get a 10-pointer. Nice side ramp by Afi. Can he keep the momentum throughout the ice slide? Yes, he can. We have Kappa entering the bobsleigh identity first, but it is Afi. Oh my god. You barely misses it. It is Bran with nice momentum throughout the booster bobsleighs gets the 10 points right in front of Kappa there. Look at this, guys. I think this is the closest match we've had so far. Just imagine if Kappa can get 10 points here, what kind of match we will have. Let's see if Mime is able to keep his head cool and not make another mistake. Has made a couple blunders on this track so far. Also got sniped just in front of the finish line, which was unfortunate. But it looks like Bran is going to take the 10-pointer here. Mime with a very inside line. Will lose quite a bit of speed, but if he gets an early landing here, which he does. Oh, look at that. Creeps up just a little bit closer towards Bran, but the bobsleigh has caused so much trouble for many players. Mime goes for a pre-drift, getting a little bit of a better angle. Bran once again gets a very nice transition. Oh, and it is Mime who doesn't get a good transition. Bran gets the 10 points. Alfie in second. Kappa in third. And Mime did not perform that great on this track. And we are moving to the next round. We will have new school. New school is chosen by Bran. So I'm curious if Bran also has that plastic line, or if it's only Mudda that is doing this line. Mime was really good on this map in the previous matches where he played this one. So I'm expecting quite a lot from Mime as well. But it's always curious to see what the player's performance is. Whoever picked his map, you know? Here we go. Ooh, Bran with a huge blunder already. So Bran is out of the running. Nobody's doing the outside line. Bran also not doing the outside line. There you go. So Afi now in first place. Kappa in second. Mime chasing the pack here. Ay, ay, ay. Huge mistake by Mime. This might be... You know, is it getting a little bit tired? It's been a long day, guys. It's been a long day for these players to have still 100% of focus. Could be lack of focus here. But Kappa, who is currently in fourth place, is looking to get the 10-pointer here. And Afi makes a huge blunder. Means that Bran is able to get second. Mime struggling in this first one. As you can see right there. Bran getting a +6 is now at 61 points. So he's halfway done. We are playing for 120 points. Mime needs to step it up now because you do not want Bran to run away. You want to stay close to Bran, who has been performing very nicely. Nice dirt by Mime here. Going for that inside line. Snap out of it for the no slide. Beautiful technique right there. He made the blunder earlier on. Now goes for a little bit more of a safe approach there. You could see that he was drifting just a little bit more to make sure that he does not crash. This Kappa, however, in first place, challenging him. Nice momentum. Carrying throughout that reactor booster part. Coming up to the ending, we have 2 tenths between all of the players. It is Afi who has slid out, but it is a 1v1 battle between Mime. It is Kappa who slides out, and there you have it. Ice, ice, baby. Mime gets good profit from the mistakes from the other players. and is now only 6 points behind Bran. 4 points, sorry. This is good. If he can do another one of these rounds, he is back in action. Kappa goes a little bit wider here before going for that nose slide. Look at that. Kappa also with the nose slide. Mime now concedes to second position. We have Afi with a huge mistake. 1 second behind. Bran trying to join the fray here at the top. It is Kappa who collides with a pillar. That is a rookie mistake here by Kappa. But it is a great opportunity for Mime to get another 10-pointer added to his score. Bran with great exit speed here. Wow. All of a sudden, 2/10 ahead, but the ice can be tricky. Mime. Mime slides out. And it's looking like Bran will have the 10 points there. Or is it going to be someone else? No, it is going to be Bran. Kappa still getting second place here. It is Afi in third. We haven't seen a lot from Afi on this particular map. But Kappa was in need of those points there. Kappa really needed the points to stay in business. I believe we have a final round coming in right now. Bran could get a nice advantage if he can get another 10-pointer here. But of course, he still has to beat 3 hungry players. Mime goes for that inside line. We'll lose just a couple hundreds doing this line. Still in first place, but then gets a little bit of airtime. And you can see these tiny bits of airtime lose you so much momentum. Afi has made a huge mistake, 4 seconds behind. We have a very nice battle here between Bran, Mime, and Kappa. It is all gonna come down to the ice slide in the ending. Bran going very wide. Different entries. It is Mime going for a very nice tight approach, but Bran fights back. Now Mime has to go for a super duper ending. And can he snipe it? Oh my god, he does snipe it. 100 of a second. Mime gets first place. Much needed 10-pointer. Was able to get his nose to turning the other way and getting the finish line just ever so quick. And that was much needed because now the gap between him and Bran is not growing. It is actually diminishing. So the next map here, this is Mimespic Slalom. Bran, 80 points. Mime, 73. Afi, 63. And Kappa, 60. We do have a slight gap between first, second, and then third and fourth. Afi with a good start here. Wow, how did he do that? But everyone is joining the pack again. Cameraman! Good golly. Going through the chicanes. Mime takes the lead. Afi, Bran, and Kappa chasing. We do have our third slalom coming up. Going up the hill. Chuck, chuck, chuck. Mime in first place. Bran in second. Kappa in third. It is Afi going for a much wider line. Can he keep the momentum going onto the freewheel part? Who is going to slide out? Different approaches. Bran slides out. Going into the downhill chicane. It is going to be Mime in first place. Kappa in second. Is it going to be Mime in first place? It is Mime in first place. But Kappa and Afi were getting a lot more momentum throughout that downhill section. And Mime ties up the score. Same amount of points now for Bran and Mime. Huge play by Mime there. It is looking fantastic. Now it's not Afi with that good start. No, we have Bran with that good start. Ooh, and Bran clips the inside of the grass here. Drops down from first to last. It is also Kappa with a huge blunders. In the middle sector is now battling it out for the third place. But it is going to be Mime versus Afi in this ending of the map. It is actually going to be Mime versus himself, ladies and gentlemen. Mime battling it out against himself. 1 second lead. Goes around and Chucky goes down the slope, and that is another W for Mime. Very nice. Bran getting the 6 points, so we will most likely see a double finalist situation, guys, between Mime and Bran. Because look at the gaps right now. It is already 18 points between second and third. The gap is growing. And if they want to have a say in this match, they need to start working right now. Because Mime and Bran are just running away with the match. Good start by everyone. Kappa is just a little bit behind. Bran in first place, Mime in second. We've seen this round after round. These two players are battling one another. Afi is trying his very best here, but it is 2 tenths already. Kappa in fourth place. It is really going to be about this identity. Mime with that tighter approach here. Now the downhill slope. Who is going to have more speed? It is looking like Mime is going to be getting another 10 pointers, guys. 103.49. That is a massive time from Mime. And another 10 pointer. It is the Polish Bull at work. He is charging forward, ladies and gentlemen. Extending his lead every single round. And he chose this map. I think this is the first time we see someone perform like this on his map choice. That was the third win from Mime. Can he get a fourth one? Right now, finding himself in third place. Kappa again with a weak start. Kappa is not in this match. Same with Afi. But Bran, on the other hand, Bran is doing a great job. Mime is just doing a better one. Ooh, a little bit of a wonky entry going into the grass. Mime goes for much more speed. We have seen mistakes happen quite frequently in this identity. Bran goes super wide, and we see double mistakes here, actually. Luckily, Mime stays on the track. It is going to be... Oh my god. 1,000th of a second between Kappa and Afi for that first and second place. Mime having to take +4 points instead of a +10. And now we're going back to the first map, guys. Back. Oh no, we have one more. This is the random map challenge. Luckily for these guys, it is hard. $107 points for Mime. Bran with 98. Afi with 84. Kappa with 76. The race is about to start. Here we go then. Much more technical map. So I'm expecting Kappa to perform very well here. We do have Bran with a little bit of a wonky line there. Just barely avoids the wall, but is not avoiding this wall. Collides with it, will drop down to last position as we go on board with Mime. Ooh, a little bit too wide. Has to let go. Quick thinking there. Will he have enough speed for this jump? Just barely. Actually gets a very smooth landing. And with that smooth landing, actually didn't lose a whole lot of time. And we still have the identity to come up. Kappa goes very wide there. Mime is charging like no tomorrow. If he can get a very nice ending, might be able to sneak up to second place. Or first place! What? Oh. 0.02 of a second between Mime and Afi there for the 10-pointer. Mime now 1 victory away from getting finalist mode. We have a mistake early on by Afi. Might has to go for some royal games tonight to learn how to drive on pipes like that. Kappa in first place, and this is a fantastic opportunity for Mime right now. Because if he gets a win, he will get finalist mode. He is, however, battling it out with Kappa, a World Cup winner. It is looking good for Mime. If we think about the ending that Mime is capable of doing, I think he has this in the bag. Kappa goes for a huge attack as Mime attacks the wall. And this is huge for Kappa. If he can secure 10 points here, he will be a happy Chad. And he will do so. Mime will take a third place here. That means that Mime only needs to cross the finish line. And we gotta remember, forest climbing is the map that comes after this. And Mime really adores forest climbing. Ooh, Bren with a nose slide. Bren getting a nose slide. I mean, for Mime, it doesn't really matter. But if you were in Mime's shoes right now, you kind of want to get the 10 points. So you yoink away 7 extra points available for the other participants. Even though you only need 3, it's really good to be like, yoink, my 10 points. Even though I only need 3, you're not going to get these 7 points. And he is on his way to do so. We saw a mistake in previous round. Kappa with huge momentum. I think Kappa is barely avoiding the wall here. Mime needs to stay focused in these last couple of jumps here because Kappa is moving up forward. But it is looking like Mime is going to deny the 10 points away. And there you have it. The momentum is now in Mime's favor. Reaches finalist. Bren unable to get any points this round. But as you can see now, 2 free finalist rounds for Mime here. Can he close it out again in his very first attempt here? Or will he get denied? It is not looking like this round will go his way, as he has made a blunder early on. Best case scenario is if Kappa wins this round. But right now, Afi in first, Kappa in second. But we've seen some crazy water section by Kappa, where he catches up to the first place quite nicely. Oh, but now he is hitting the wall. And Mime is actually closing into that second position. So if it happens that Afi fails the identity here, which he will not, we could have had a nice scenario. This is bad. I don't know if Mime failed here or if he just DNF'd preemptively. But he basically gave Bren 1 extra point. So I'm not sure what the decision making was there. We'll see though. Forest climbing. For the last time today. Is Mime gonna do it? He's having one free finalist round. Potentially multiple if Kappa gets first here. Or second. Actually, sorry. If he gets first. Worst case scenario, if Mime fails, Kappa needs to get first. Here we go. Mime's second finalist attempt. Forest climbing has been his best map throughout the entirety of today. What a beautiful way to end the day as well. Winning your last match on forest climbing. Currently in third place. But we gotta remember, we have that ending. And that ending has a different line as well. And the different line is Afi. Afi is the one that is the challenger here. And look at this. Afi is hungry. Afi moves up to first place. Kappa is close by as well. Mime needs to have a fantastic ending because he is not one doing that different line. Moves up to first place. Is the difference in the line gonna be it? Mime still in first. Afi with a much better straight line speed. It is going to be Mime winning it here. Closes out his last match as well in first place, ladies and gentlemen. What a performance by Mime. Triple victory. The only match that he lost today was against Carl Jr., who went on and arguably won all of his maps, clean sweeping everything. He can be extremely proud of his performance today. Hopefully he can keep on continuing this this momentum in day 2 as well tomorrow. Bran 115, Afi 117, Kappa 105. Bran needs to get first or second. Afi just needs to finish here. We will see a double finalist situation. Unless Bran fails the ending here. Kappa is actually challenging. Okay. Bran with that huge line. It is Afi again with that much nicer approach. That line is just so good. It is so good. And Afi now in finalist. We have Bran in finalist. And it is all up to Kappa. Can he pull it off? Can he make the comeback? 109 points for Kappa. Bran in finalist and Afi in finalist. Bran not with a good start at all. Fights back just a little bit. Afi looking very strong here. Kappa losing a lot of momentum right before the magnet. And it is looking to go into the favor of Afi here. Actually, wow, Afi lost quite a bit of momentum there. Bran trying to do some crazy shenanigans to get some extra speed. But Afi with that better identity line, I just don't see him lose this unless he makes a mistake. Bran is really trying. Going up, the identity, it is not going to be enough. And it will be Afi getting second place here. Right behind Mime. And right in front of Bran. And now it is looking quite grim for Kappa. We will have one more round to go on forest climbing. Is Kappa able to put himself in finalist as well? Gets a pretty bad start here. Fights back strong in the next couple turns. Even moves up to first place right now. So Bran not out of the water yet. Out of the woodworks yet. Needs to make a nice comeback. Kappa going very wide here compared to Brand's line. So we have different approaches here. And let's see which one was better. Kappa's was definitely better here. But we still have the identity. We have seen some crazy stunts happen. People hitting the trees left, right, and center. Kappa still remains ahead. Oh! Oh! Kappa stays in first place. What an identity. And there you have it. We will go into double finalist right now. With Kappa getting the 10 points here. This is very good for his mental. As we move on to the final map, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Bobzak. Kappa's map choice throughout the entire day has been Bobzak. We have a short warm-up, and then we have one round. One round coming up. Here we go. Who gets third and who gets fourth? Bren kissing the wall there. It is, however, losing a lot of time in the start. It's already 0.3 of a second, 0.6 of a second, and this is looking really good for Kappa. But we have seen the ending. The bobsleigh transition can be very problematic for these drivers. One small bad input and it is all ogre and out. Bran made the comeback though. Bran is fighting very, very strongly. Kappa will enter the identity in first. But that's a bad approach. That's a bad approach. And I think Bran will have it. Actually, no. Bran will not have it. It is going to be Kappa getting it. Even though both were a little bit wonky, Bran had it just ever so slight worse. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Day 1 match is completed. Mime gets first again. Alfie second, Kappa third, and Bran here getting last place.